Vanacek.
Hey,
Everything.
what the hell are you doing over there? Seriously.
First period, an extra intermission that we
that demonstrated that the route through the park was not only feasible, but met every federal and state standard for expressway design.
Red light run, red light run, red light run.
Earlier in the podcast when I said that these views and these ledges don't get old, yeah, they definitely don't. In and
No
out,
stop.
in and out. I love it. I didn't...
Go, go, go. What are you waiting for? Yeah, you know how traffic gets on this road. You had an opportunity. You could have went. Really?
Theories around how that happens, why friction decreases gradually.
No stop, and there was a car coming too.
Until about 2018, that research. But his argument, that is a reasonable one, is that if it's below freezing, it should be a solid, so we shouldn't be calling it a liquid, right?
That was probably a red light run.
Is that on the
Where are you going? Are you sure you want this one? Hey, do you mind, like, not getting so close? The speed limit's only 30 here.
Councilman, next to the payment would be the notation legal fee, and who could prove that the services the councilman had rendered to earn the fee were any...
Uh-oh. Yep, good thing I got a rear camera in this car. Oh, well, you're in the video. You suck.
Or to move above their means, which would be a great hardship for these people. In the spring, however, they began to move out faster and faster. The old people clung firm in which he had a hidden financial interest. He showed Tammany that there were safer ways of making money from public works. By 1905, Sachem George Washington Plunkett, who, as a state senator, had chosen he would accept it, and it did not take them very long to find out that such a route was indeed available. Bronxboro President James J. Lyons' chief engineer, wrote in his diary, "Implacable. The president was determined to have his revenge, and in case that determination flagged, and there is no reason to believe it ever did, little Lewis Howe and Big Jim Farley were there to keep it fresh, both of them urging him on."
Really? What the hell are you doing?
To take a more forceful tone. The PWA chief, who hardly knew Moses, 5 tenants had moved out, been forced out of the area by his tactics. But when the committee from East
red light run, red light run, red light run,
stating his position, of which our opposition friends are prepared to make the most. I hardly know Moses, but suggest might be more real devils to fight.
Red light run.
LaGuardia Stall, different, subtler, smoother. Charlie Murphy had taught his sachems that it was stupid to take cash, too easy for some prying reporter or rebel district attorney to trace it, too easy to prove that it had been taken in exchange for
that car was cut off over there.
Too easy accepting a Triborough fee could be assured that should some neophyte legislator ever attempt to open Triborough's books, Moses would assail the attempt as an attempt by a politician to interfere with an agency whose independency, Fargo would say. To my knowledge, the authority has spent millions of dollars on premiums and has never filed or collected a claim. During the LaGuardia era, there was little political profit to be reaped through the sowing of such policies, apartments and city housing authority projects. But although there were at that time a number of authority projects under construction, the authorities
red light run, red light run, red light run. I love this new theme song of mine. I'm gonna keep it.
Yet demonstrated to exist.
Yes.
So, because we had the periodic table of elements.
Absolutely.
An element would be an atom in its smallest form.
Red light, Ron.
So we had some suspicions that atoms...
Public work, it sometimes seemed, had to have its arrangements, its payoffs, its deals,
You can go
its
now.
coincidences. Until
You
the
can go
coincidences
now.
were arranged, there
You
would
can
be
go
no
now.
public work. If Board of Estimate or City Council approval was done. In 1951, with the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel's 35-cent per car charge swelling the toll receipts, the authority's annual
Red light,
income
Ron.
was $26 million. So proud, were turning into symbols of frustration. Attempts to persuade more departments
stop.
to use them proved fruitless. Romy had to look every day at the pile of boxes containing the forms. And the
I don't think
pile
the guy
never got
stopped behind
smaller.
me either. Or that
The
GMC
forms
truck.
that
He
had been
definitely didn't.
distributed were not being used properly. Most of the department heads
Or
who
the
accepted
BMW.
them were reluctant to do the vast amount of work.
Or the Jeep driver. Or that Toyota turd.
On its examiners. The enforcement of Moses' system was in their hands. And these were men from the old Tammany regime.
Wait,
who
what
were
the
too
fuck?
smart to give Moskowitz and James grounds for dismissal. When Red Mike Highland swept into City Hall, Mitchell, who had been elected in 1913 by the largest plurality in New York's history, was
Really?
turned out in 1917 by an even larger plurality. Progressivism in the city was dead, or by persuading legislators or councilmen to vote for the proposal. He did not ask them directly for support of any kind. Asking would have placed both him
It may have
and
been
them
a red
in
light
violation
run.
of the law and the various
And it's
codes
still
of
red.
ethics. And he neither performed himself details of his life, and he had reason to shun fame. Since 1941, his activities had involved politics as well as banking.
Red light run.
And his
Up there.
political
2
activities
cars
were
up.
not ones that would appear attractive in the spotlight. And to turn $15,000 over to Tom Shanahan, theoretically for the Democratic Party. Theoretically, Marshall said.
Really?
Behind that word was echoed by others who came into contact with Tom Shanahan, for even the largest revenue bond offering in history. There was some caution, Phillips
Really?
recalls, but there was the feeling, look, Moses is doing this. For 2 reasons, a desire for increased governmental efficiency, which backfired, and a desire to curb the powers of the
on.
corrupt machine. The
Bro,
report
bro.
drafted Charter of 1938 shifted the response.
All right, folks, it's now time for the moment you all been waiting for. And of course, this is why you clicked on this video in the first place. It's for my Super Bowl prediction. I have never gotten a single Super Bowl prediction wrong in my life. So basically, here it goes. This is my Super Bowl prediction. I predict that the team that used to have LaShawn McCoy play for it will win.